On the news tonight, FCT Secretary for Education reads Riot Act to private school proprietors. Nigerians tasked on supporting federal government's efforts at safeguarding the nation. And Honor of Abuja seeks government's attention to indigenous people of FCT as wives of traditional rulers meet. Hello and many thanks for joining us on the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. I am Ifoma Ojinta. Private school owners in the Federal Capital Territory have been warned against operating outside the approved National Education Curriculum. Secretary for Education, Sani Dahiru El Katuzu, gave the warning during the handing and taking over ceremony in Abuja. Shuaibu Noze Yakubu tells us more.
This dotting of I's and crossing the T's signaled the official handing and taking over ceremony of the new FCT Secretary of Education, while promising to hit the ground running in steering the ship of the Secretariat. He frowns at a situation where private school owners in the FCT will be operating outside the approved education curriculum. He assures that other challenges confronting the Secretariat will be addressed head-on.
Of private proprietors of schools within the FCT. One, operating outside the laws that they are supposed to use. They are teaching outside the nationally accepted curriculum. No school in Nigeria will teach any child outside the approved curriculum. There are schools that bring in curriculum from elsewhere to come and teach our kids. We will not tolerate that.
Throughout the period, I have never had any cause to look back, largely because of the level of acceptance, of cooperation, of understanding that has been exhibited by the wonderful people that are seated around this table.
Heads of various departments and agencies of the Secretariat attended the ceremony. Shuaibu Noze Yakubu, NTA News.
Former Inspector General of Police Mike Okiru has enjoined Nigerians to continue to support the federal government in its efforts at making Nigeria one of the safest countries in the world. He said this at the 2021 lecture on City Mail on Security. Hadiza Godwin-Ebune has more.
Security experts converged on Abuja to redress the rate of insecurity in the country. The former Inspector General of Police, Mike Okiru, who was the lead speaker, gave a long and short-term redress plan on how to tackle insecurity in the country.
An employer must give employees, employ the right people, train them, and equip them.
Time to get together and solve our problems once for all.
Experts say from ethnic and religious differences, weak security system, terrorism, unemployment to corruption, poor economy, weak border control and inadequate education are some of the key factors contributing to the insecurity of the country.
There should be a Marshall Plan to empower the police, to give the Nigeria police empowerment to stand up to the challenges.
The City Mail, a monthly magazine, says the issue of insecurity in the country cannot be overemphasized, hence the need for the lecture titled Necessity of Transformation, Security and National Dialogue in the Quest for Better Nigeria.
When the country is in chaos, I tell you something, no investor would like to come into invest. Everybody will be running away. So, but when everywhere is peaceful, of course they would like to come.
Experts agree that through modern methods of intelligence sharing, training, logistics, motivation and deploying advanced technology in managing security challenges will go a long way in tackling the unrest. Hadiza Godwin-Ebune, NTA News.
The original inhabitants of the Federal Capital Territory have appealed to government to see them as a critical segment of the country. The chairman, FCT Council of Chiefs and Owner of Abuja, who is also the patron of the Association of Wives of FCT Traditional Rulers, Alhaji Adamu Baba Yunusa, made the plea at the Traditional Rulers Wives Table Project launch. Again, Hadiza Godwin-Ebuni tells us more.
Investing in girls' education was also placed on the front burner during the Association of Wives of the FCT Traditional Rulers Table Project launch. Chairperson of the association, Hawakulu Adamu, wife of the owner of Abuja, says the project is to help equip original inhabitants, encourage them to acquire Western education.
I'm proud that the MacArthur Foundation had recognized us, that to get to the grassroots it should be through us. And I think this will improve their lives.
Our main focus is also to strengthen dialogue and advocacy on issues that original inhabitants in FCT are facing.
The Abuja Municipal Area Council Chairman, Abdullahi Adamu Candido, said the promotion of political, economic, health, social and cultural rights of the original inhabitants of the Federal Capital Territory should be given due consideration by inclusive participation in governance.
Nigerians who are living here, right, should be of assistance, great assistance, so that together, put together, we can solve the socio-political challenges that the FCT original inhabitants are facing.
The subcommittee to be responsible for distribution of this cash donation assistance should be transparent, honest in discharging this noble responsibility.
Helpline Foundation, a non-governmental organization, pledged its commitment to promoting the girl-child education and also speak out against sexual and gender-based violence. Hadiza Godwin-Ebuni, NTA News.
Figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 7th December 2021, indicates 38 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT. Number of confirmed cases, 23,617. Active cases, 183. Discharged cases, 23,210. And 224 deaths have been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory. With the passage of the Persons with Disabilities Bill and creation of the Commission by President Muhammadu Buhari, the visually impaired are calling for full implementation of the Act. This came to the fore at the 2021 end-of-year celebration of the Association for the Blind in Abuja. Odirio Boru Arutere has details.
This set of people, in spite of their challenges, are here to celebrate themselves as a community. Visually impaired Moses Afashima caught my attention as he was using his phone, busy chatting. I sought to ask him how he does it.
Most Android phones has the capability or capacity of accepting screen readers, which is a TTS accessibility. So we have a whole lot of screen readers that enable us to navigate the phone effectively.
In terms of marriage, many people outside there, they would not like to see their sons or their daughter marrying a visual impaired. It will be a talk of war.
The limited accessibility to public infrastructure, the problem of information, societal stigma, as well as lack of employment. The Association for the Blind meets yearly to deliberate on how to surmount these challenges.
I've been faced with so many challenges when it comes to the education of the blind person.
Representatives from the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, National Agency for the Control of AIDS, and FCT Scholarship Board harped on the need for inclusive education.
There are lots of work. We are collaborating with the National Commission for People with Disability. We are working together to bring some programs up to make things happen.
The assistance we want to give now is that those who have finished and want to go for further training, there's a school for them now called the Fan Craft School in Lagos.
In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru, Arutere, NTA News.
Youths have been reminded of their power as the backbone of any society, hence the need for them to remain positive and support good ventures that will build the society. This dominated discourse at the National Council of Muslim Youth Organizations Zonal Capacity Building Workshop. Zubaida Abdulaziz Uthman has details.
As the saying goes, youths are the leaders of tomorrow, and a good leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. That is why it is important for Muslim youths to be of exemplary character in the society. Guest speaker at the Zonal Capacity Building Workshop themed Personal Development and Leadership, the role of Muslim youths in Nigeria, Malam Muhammad Sani Musa used this analogy to drive his point, giving reasons why youths, and Muslim youths in particular, need to be self-developed.
The Muslim youths, as individuals and as group, should know that they are supposed to be models for every other community to emulate.
Special guest of the event, Mr. Umar Shuaibu Ahmed, represented by Mr. Muhammad Bawa, also admonished the youths to be of good behavior, adding that they should learn to go back to their roots and stay away from bad company.
There are a series of activities we can do or engage in as youths, to self-develop for personal and societal upliftment.
In our two religious houses, mosque, church, always preach peace to our youth.
The coordinator of the event, Malam Suleiman Abubakar, stated that this is the first of many other capacity building workshops to be organized by NACOMIO, targeted at Muslim youths to be informed on the importance of developing themselves personally. Zubaida Abdulaziz Uthman, NTA News.
Grab your special Chivita and Hollandia Christmas packs today. Available while stocks last.
This na Mona Lisa, Miss Dependable. I day for you. Her boss they trust her work. Now she busy pass, always on the move. Hey, this work na small thing. I be okay king cracker made with the goodness of wheat to keep you going. Let's do it. No dull moment.
And now sports. Liverpool becomes the first English club to win all 6 Champions League group matches as they beat host AC Milan 2-1 in San Siro. Let's join Stanley Archie with more details.
The Confederation of African Football (CAF) has dismissed rumors that the 2021 AFCON competition could be moved away from Cameroon following the recent discovery of the new Omicron COVID-19 variant. Elsewhere, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp said he's delighted with the way his much-changed side dealt with AC Milan in San Siro on Tuesday night to set a new record by becoming the first English club to win all 6 Champions League group matches after a 2-1 away victory. In other results, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid and Man City are also through to the round of 16. In basketball, the London Lions and British basketball are done sneaking under the radar as they are banging on the front door, gearing up to surprise, conquer and declare themselves prominent features of the European youth scene. The London Lions are making history as the first BBL team to compete in the second round of the FIBA Europe Cup. Moving to tennis, Novak Djokovic has been named on the official entry list for the 2022 Australian Open, but 23-time Grand Slam singles champion Serena Williams is not included. Djokovic, who was also on the entry list for the Association of Tennis for Professional Cup, which was released on Tuesday, has declined to disclose his vaccination status despite everyone at Melbourne Park needing to be inoculated against COVID-19 virus. With Sports Brief, Stanley Archie, NTA News.
And here's a quick reminder. Adhere strictly to all COVID-19 safety protocols, get vaccinated and keep safe. That concludes the news in English. Up next is the news translations. Thanks for watching.
ama ba je we sha je wo na bi ku sha gbadai wa na ba shi ba badai wo ama price isu ayuba bulu agwa na ba je gai ala anyaba mutuba yi tuge gwamnati nyan ba bai tuko bazin lolo kizit na nge ba vi gwamnati bagbatu anyawu mutubanya ba vi anyawu bazun gwamnati nya kizit ne bada kiye ya hwa dudu nyaka kai anyaba mutunya yesani dahiru alkatuzu nubeida bada de koyin sanu nwo bei go tutnu nza kokoi shwaibo ni za yakubu ya na baji go ngai wada ingaza na gbaye beida nge gwamnati ta be shaye nai kwaje aza awu awi anya nkpata tulo nyawu bagbatu ekinye yawo abusi bida za na gbaye kokoi je Mike Okiro wala yege yetu gwamnati bokun ntutu manai nkwaji kwaishin ya bwa agmada ya sase dagma fi ekiye kwayin nge Hadiza Godwin Ibone ya na baji tutu lei wada nge zanagma ye be dabada de sanu nwo be ga ayoka ya nu ntu abanu kwaishigbe shimbo abape ye ibada ige yizazalo nkaka ya tuge ngbe lodon yitnu abiotnu avi she awoshokwa idnalo agan atagifi mbugmayin to eze kwen kwata ye izan ntege itam ya jabanu kwa shigbon akpe yiba ta aje gachia yiba mi ya sukun na banu kwai mbazanza lekiye ya sase ndagma na je agbaji nado na bia ajeyi mbanu jin akida nkizin na ye bala gwamnati yi mbaje kalai nge bala akida ku jin aza mba na pa ilolo baba be eyi kiye kwe na bi nado ikie na biaki nkizin na do ikie hwatudu Hadiza Godwin Ibone wada nge asu shinkwaje da nkizin nya ye ona bashi nya ye Alhaji Adamu baba Yunusa nbe da lirun sanu we be da badada asu anyu koye shi nagman ba hututun we ya she baba ga abi mashin ya abi anyu koza ba ya baba wa godo we gan nge nkizin na ba wa biagi na ba ku akida shi aza mba na pailo amagbaji ana ba yikuzo ibe ji adawo so she baba da wo ye page she ko ni jinsu saiso
soyayya da daɗi soyayya da kyau sadaukarwa ce
ina faɗa miki Zainab ina tunanin mijina ya fi kowanne namiji a duniyar nan saboda yadda yake kula da ni da kuma yara na gaba ɗaya dubi irin kayan da ya siyo min yau kin gani ko
Kamar sakamakon da yin kyauta ke bayarwa tare da tsarin Airtel na Airtel Family Plan.
Soyayya ita ce komai.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Masu kallon mu barkanmu da yammaci ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. Hukumar ilimi na babban birnin tarayya ta gargaɗi masu makarantu mai zaman kanta da su bi tsarin darussan da hukumar ilimi ta ƙasa ta shirya. Wakilin mu Shu'aibu Onoje Yakubu ya ruwaito mana cewa wanda ya yi wannan gargaɗi shine shugaban hukumar ilimi Sani Dahiru Elkatuzu a lokacin bukin mika da kuma karɓar shugabanci na hukumar ilimi. A jawabinsa ya ƙara cewa zai kawo ƙarshen waɗansu matsaloli da ke addabar hukumar ilimi. Tsohon shugaban 'yan sanda na Najeriya Mike Okiro ya yi kira ga 'yan Najeriya da su ci gaba da ba gwamnatin tarayya goyon baya na ƙoƙarinta wajen mayar da ƙasa mai zaman lafiya a duniya. Wakiliyarmu Hadiza Godwin Ibone ta ruwaito mana cewa ya bayyana haka ne a wajen wani taron bita game da tsaro, wanda masana kan harkokin tsaro sun bayyana cewa idan ana son kawo ƙarshen haka sai an magance matsalar rashin ingantaccen ilimi, tattalin arziki da kuma rashin nuna ƙabilanci tsakaninmu. Shugaban sarakuna na babban birnin tarayya kuma ona na Abaji, Alhaji Adamu Baba Yunusa ya yi kira ga gwamnati da su ba su kulawa a matsayin 'yan asalin babban birnin tarayya. Wakiliyarmu Hadiza Godwin Evon ta rawaito mana cewa ya bayyana haka ne a lokacin da kungiyar matan sarakuna na babban birnin tarayya suna kaddamar da waɗansu ayyuka na tallafi da suke bayarwa, wanda ya halarta a matsayin uban kungiya. Jama'a, ƙarshen fasarar takaitattun labaran kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Nke onye chiri ya zere, ọkwa otu a ka anyị si anabata gị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono. Gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Adọọla ụlọ akwụkwọ na-abụghị nke gọọmenti na isi ala anyị aka na ntị ka ha ghara ime ihe ndị anabataghị n'usoro agụmakwụkwọ nke ala anyị. Shuaibu Noze Yakubu wetara akụkọ na onye ode akwụkwọ n'ihe banyere agụmakwụkwọ Sani Dahiru nyere ndụmọdụ a mgbe ha na-enyefe ma na-anata ọkwa ọhụrụ n'isi ala anyị. Ya bụ nwa amadi kwekwara nkwa na ọ ga-eleba anya na nsogbu ndị ọzọ a na-enwe na ngalaba agụmakwụkwọ n'ala anyị. Onye jibu ọkwa inspektọ n'ụlọ ọrụ ndị uwe ojii Mike Okiro agbaala ndị ala anyị ume ka ha nọgide na-akwado gọọmenti ala anyị na mbọ ha na-agba iji hụ na ala anyị bụ ala nwere ezigbo nchekwa karịa mba ụwa niile. Hadiza Godwin Ebune wetara akụkọ na ya bụ nwa amadi kwupụtara nke a mgbe ha nyere ọzụzụ maka nchekwa nke afọ 2000 na 2001. Ha gakwara n'ihu kwupụta ihe ndị na-ebute enweghị nchekwa dịka okpukpe dị iche iche, mpụ, enweghị ọrụ, enweghị ezigbo agụmakwụkwọ nakwa ụkọ ihe ndị eji ebi ndụ. Ụmụ amaala n'isi ala anyị arịọla gọọmenti ka ha hụ ha dịka ndị dị mkpa n'ala anyị. Hadiza Godwin Ebune wetara akụkọ na onye isi oche ndị eze nakwa eze nke okpuru ọchịchị Abaji bụkwa onye isi otu jikọrọ ụmụ nwanyị ndị eze ime obodo Alhaji Adamu Baba Yunusa rịọrọ arịrịọ a mgbe ndị nwunye ndị eze ime obodo gbapere ọrụ ha ji n'aka. Ha gakwara n'ihu kwuo na ya bụ ọrụ bụ iji nyere aka kwalite ọnọdụ agụmakwụkwọ ha, ọkachasị n'ebe ụmụaka ndị nwanyị ha nọ. Onye ọma na-ege ntị, ebe a ka anyị pịachara akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Ndewo.
kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòye ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Bọ́lájí Martin ni oníròyìn. Ìkìlọ̀ ti lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ aládàáni lórígun mẹ́rin ìlú Àbújá wípé kí wọ́n jáwọ́ lórí ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń gbé èyí tí kò bá ètò ẹ̀kọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè mu. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Shuaibu Yakubu ròyìn wípé akọ̀wé fún agbo ètò ẹ̀kọ́ l'Àbújá Sani Dahiru Kutuzu ló gbé ìkìlọ̀ ọ̀hún kalẹ̀ níbi ayẹyẹ ètò ìgbọ̀pá àṣẹ tó wáyé l'Àbújá. Ó pinnu àti ṣe ohun gbogbo dájú lórí àwọn ìṣòro tó ń dojúkọ agbo ọ̀hún. Àwọn olórí ẹ̀ka gbogbo ló pèsè síbi ayẹyẹ ọ̀hún. Ọ̀gá àgbà ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè tẹ́lẹ̀ rí Mike Okiro níbi ìjókòó ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí ti ọdún yìí lórí ètò ààbò rọ gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè láti túbọ̀ tìjọba lẹ́yìn nínú akitiyan rẹ̀ kí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára orílẹ̀-èdè lágbàáyé tó ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Hadiza Godwin Ebune ròyìn wípé ọ̀gá Okiro mẹ́nuba àwọn ohun tó ń ṣokùnfà ètò ààbò tí kò gún régé ní orílẹ̀-èdè. Lára wọn ni àìgbọ́ra ẹni yé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn, ọ̀rọ̀ àìsíṣẹ́, ìwà wọ̀bìà, ètò ààbò ibodè tí kò gún régé àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Àwọn onígbòho ètò bákan náà mẹ́nuba ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ tí yóò ṣe ètò ààbò láǹfààní. Àwọn ọmọ bíbí inú ìlú Abuja ti rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ síjọba láti rí wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀yà tó ṣe pàtàkì ní orílẹ̀-èdè. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Hadiza Godwin Ebune ròyìn wípé alága àjọ àwọn lọ́balọ́ba l'Abuja ọba ìlú Abaji tí ó tún jẹ́ bàbá àṣàlẹ̀ fún ẹgbẹ́ àwọn aya àwọn lọ́balọ́ba Alhaji Adamu Baba Yunusa ló ra ọwọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ọ̀hún níbi ìfilọ́lẹ̀ iṣẹ́ tí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn aya lọ́balọ́ba fi ṣe. Tó a ò rí jù báyìí lónìí títí ìwòye ọ̀la Ojúmọ́ Ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.